then, well, I will be going to work here soon, but I wanted to get on here and take the chance and the opportunity to let everybody know that I did, in fact, go and see Batman vs. Superman with my buddy Jeffrey last night. We quite enjoyed it. There are quite a few references to Jesus in a way that you wouldn't expect, which was kind of surprising. Not as surprising if you've seen Man of Steel. However, the contrast between good and evil and all these other things are majorly taken into consideration in this movie. So I will say that any of you that happen to have issues with a higher power or anything like that, you're probably going to be awfully critical. I really don't think that you should be, though, because you should give the movie a chance. Cinematically, it was done very well. The storyline came off pretty rock solid. I would have to say that anybody who goes in to see this movie without any prior knowledge to really knowing the traditional Batman and traditional Superman and things like that probably aren't really going to enjoy this movie. However, as far as their dynamic goes and the way that they're really kind of designing the characters, I should say, for the future Justice League movies and things like that, I can definitely see where they're going with it, and I would have to give it a thumbs up. They made sure to make it later on in the story, and this is actually in the time of which Batman has already been Batman for quite a long time, and he's already succeeded with all of his goals towards the Joker and things like that. They don't really have a reference toward it, but they kind of imply it, especially at one point they show one of Batman's old bat suits with a message scrawled across it from the Joker, I would imagine. And he even goes on to imply how all the villains he's put away previously were small fry compared to what he's doing now. And they really bring in like a darker version of Batman, even darker than what I would consider the Dark Knight to have been, which is surprising because I really didn't think that they could get much more violent than what they had with Heath Ledger as the Joker. So I would say that it's a definite check out the movie. Try not to judge too harshly. I think that you could really enjoy it if you don't act so much like an ass who truly believes that they know everything better about comics than what other people do. Look at it from outward perspective, and you might enjoy the movie quite a bit. It's not a Marvel movie, that's for sure. Cinematically, I would have to say that DC actually probably does it better. And that wasn't a point that I had made, it was actually a point that Jeffrey had made, and I would have to agree with him. So, let me know what you end up thinking if you end up seeing the movie. Have fun.